Hello everyone and welcome back to the Legacy Challenge here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power Nines podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Benjamin Huang,
So we see.
otherwise known as Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Let's go take a. Can you pass me the deck list?
Sure.
Let's go look for the deck list.
But you can see that Conrad is on the Eldrazi deck, and Wenhao on his eponymous lands deck. This is the only deck he plays at all in Legacy. Mainly this deck. I think if he's played Merfolk at one point.
And I haven't seen a lot of lands decks around. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's especially with the prices of Tabernacle now, not a cheap deck, especially cheap deck to play.
Yeah.
But also one that's really comes at the game from a very different angle. So Conrad leading off with City of Traders, which is never a great thing to start off with, into Grim Monolith and passing the turn. His hand already ready with like Eldrazi, ready to kind of, tear Wenhao a new one.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has a Smasher in his hand, I believe, which gets answered quite easily by a Maze of Ith. So if Conrad knows his legacy, he'll know what he's up against. Conrad tapping two playing Eye of Ugin, and just gonna explode with a whole bunch of creatures. He's gonna play a giant endless one, which
big is the
Wenhao
endless
is going to
one?
be
Wow, that's
super
5.
happy about, because his opponent has, he's going to be able to find Maze of Ith. Well, he has a Maze in his hand, I think. His hand is Maze, go for the Burn Willows.
Does the maze doesn't exile, right? Not like
No. Oh, wow, and he's going to be able to kill his opponent's endless one for free if he sees it here. If he plays Tabernacle right now, his opponent can't pay the upkeep. So
damn, man.
it's just you expect Wenhao to be able to see this. He's so experienced with the deck. So
Yeah, okay.
his
And
opponent
just
not being
passing
able
the
to
turn.
pay the upkeep for his
Yes, yeah.
his,
we see Conrad
Eldrazi
like
is
being
gonna
back.
it's so much value.
God damn, man.
All Wenhao has done this game is just play lands.
Yeah. So we see here.
He hasn't done anything too special. Another Grim Monolith. He's gonna be able to cast Smasher if need be.
But still pay for the Smasher, yeah.
Yeah. Because the Monolith adds colorless mana.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Does he choose to run the Reality Smasher? I think it's fine, right?
It's
but
interesting that
he
he's
chooses
not
to.
choosing to.
He's going to crop rotation.
He's going to crop rotation away the Tabernacle. For a Thespian Sage, he's going to go for
Dark
the
Depths.
very quick Dark Depths kill with the Dark Depths in his
It's
hand.
20 damage, yeah?
Yeah, 2020.
Lol.
So it's just going to cheese his opponent out of this
Does he have
game.
the Dark Depths in his hand?
He does. He has
Oh,
a Dark Depth
okay,
in his
I didn't
hand.
see that.
It was in his opener. So it's going to be a very quick game one.
Do we have another game lined up? No. But game one, against the Lens deck, I think a little tough for the Eldrazi deck to deal with, right? Unless they get, you can't discard any of his lands, and you can't really interact with him in any meaningful way. I feel, with the exception of just beating down with maybe 4 or 5/5s on the turn 2.
Maybe Conrad has Phyrexian Metamorph.
Okay. Right.
That could be, I think, the only main deck way I can see him dealing with this. I mean, Duplicant would be cool, but I think Duplicant's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Conrad
he doesn't have.
gonna
Okay,
scoop
so yeah.
to the 2020.
2020 made.
Yeah. So
Larit Mage.
that which is casting the Eldritch Moon. Oh no, it's Emrakul apparently.
Emrakul, man.
Yeah.
Yes, are we going to get dub decks in
FTV
Eldritch
law?
Moon?
No, I think it could be law. It could be FTV law. Or it could just be the token. Just be the Merit Lich
That would be
token.
really very, very awkward that you just print out the token and then you don't print out the land.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I mean, the token itself is pretty expensive. It's
yeah.
$20 or something.
The fact that it's a foil version of the token. No, but there's another foil of the token, right?
Is there? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna check. This
I'm actually pretty sure there isn't.
There
So
isn't?
you could definitely have a look. Marit Lage or Marit Lagi as it's called called in Singapore.
No, there is a foil of the token.
Yeah, that's the only token.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
goodness. No wonder it's $20.
Yeah, it's $20. It's very cool. The art is great. I disagree with the foiling process, but
Yes, I know.
like most of us, wizards went through a phase where they made some questionable decisions about.
But the tokens, the thing is, the tokens are a different type of card altogether.
Yeah.
They weren't the magic card. They weren't magic cards. They were just paperback. Just normal.
Oh, this one is
cards.
actually a magic card on the back.
This is a magic card on the back. Yeah, but the foiling process was. And even the FTV ones, the foiling process is bad.
Yeah. I agree.
And we talk. You do say that. There was once upon a time that Magic, WotC is making bad decisions. I still think they're making some poor decisions.
I mean, I think it's questionable sometimes what they do, but they do it.
Yeah,
they have a better sense of the bigger picture than we do. So,
all right. So let's take a look at their sideboard while we're at it. All right, so Conrad has one Worm Coil Engine, 2 Pitting Needles, Ratchet Bomb, what's this? Thorn of Amethyst, Helm of Obedience, Leyline of the Void, and Khan Liberator. I was going to read that, Khan Liberated.
So he should definitely bring in the ley lines and the helms.
How about the Pitting Needles instead?
The needles are okay. I'm not sure what exactly they're great against other than
the
Wasteland or Maze of Ith.
Yep.
But I suppose it's better in your main deck than the one Worm Coil Engine and the
Endbringer. The Endbringer helps you draw cards.
Probably the Jittes. I probably cut the Jittes.
Yeah.
If I'm Conrad.
I might want to take out the Batterskull as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dismember is definitely not going to be
I'm not sure about the Batterskull. The Batterskull lets you pull a little bit ahead of the 20 life that you need to race that you can get raced down by the Marit Lage. So I think with Dismember and Jitte does the same thing for less, I guess.
Yeah, so I agree. I think I take out the Jitte and the Dismembers.
The ley lines are very good against Wenhao though.
Endbringers might actually be useful. The fact that you can just tap down the Marit Lage token. Not tap it down, but you can prevent it from attacking.
Oh.
So maybe it can be quite useful. But the Worm Coil Engine, probably not. Thought-Knot Seers, I'm not quite sure.
I think they're good. Yeah. It's disruption, pressure. I don't think there's any matchup where he sides it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I think just that and the Smashers are the core of the deck. Against decks that have, some recursive 1-mana removal, the Eldrazi Mimic could come out, but I think overall the core of the deck is that Stompy, the Eldrazi Stompy kind of package with,
the Reality Smashers and Thought-Knot Seers.
Oversized creatures and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so Conrad just has to play a bit carefully, especially on turn 1.
I think if he lands Chalice for a decent amount, it could be useful.
Yep.
On 1, it would shut off 2 sets of tutors, card rotation, and gamble. On 2, it would shut off Punishing Fire, which I don't think Wenhao still has post-board, but it would definitely shut off Life from the Loam, which, if Conrad has the ley line, then there's no real need to start with Chalice on 2. And Conrad choosing the mulligan his hand.
Did you see what
I saw a Ancient Tomb, a Modern Bordered Land, and an Eldra, and a Thought-Knot Seer. So it must have had some really bad cards for him to mulligan. Sometimes you can overthink your sideboard plan, right? Like you're always trying to draw your sideboard cards. So if you don't see one of them in your opening hand, you tend to mulligan. But I think that's quite poor. You just need to think of the matchup as a whole, as opposed to one-off cards.
Well, it depends on some of the sideboard cards. If your if one of your cards just happens to shut down the entire deck, then I definitely think you should mulligan into your sideboard cards. But in this case, I don't think so, right? Yeah, you were saying, think of the matchup as a whole. Might want to look for the Ratchet. Would he side in the Ratchet Bombs? Just go for the Helm of Obedience and Leyline of the Void combo.
Yeah, I don't think Ratchet Bombs do anything at all.
The Marit Lage token is
indestructible.
Yeah.
So Wenhao, decent hand of a Krosan Grip, anticipating his opponent having Chalice of the Void. And you see the Chalice of the Void in Conrad's hand.
Alright, but just lays a land and just passes the turn, which
Yeah,
happens to
quite
be an Eldrazi
unexciting.
temple, yeah.
Wenhao drawing Mox Diamond, which is usually pretty good, but in the absence of a Life from the Loam to kick the engine off, quite poor. Wasteland for Conrad, and it's going to enable Chalice of the Void. For one.
Stops the
Stops the crowd rotation that's in Wenhao's hand.
Yeah, does he want to go for it?
And Wenhao's thinking about getting the Dark Depths, but I think that's quite foolhardy here.
Well, he doesn't have enough lands in hand to go off, right?
Oh,
No, he does. Okay, so he just cracks it.
what is he doing? Oh, he's just cycling his land? That seems so odd.
Might just go for it, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so
wow,
he
he's
goes
just
for
going.
Dark Depths. Okay.
Straight up going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Conrad has to be careful with what lands he lays, and if he lays like an Urborg or anything.
Yeah. Well,
But I don't really like Wenhao going for the combo this turn. Because he doesn't actually have the second mana to go with his Thespian Stage.
what could go wrong, right?
A lot
lot
can
can
probably
go
go wrong. I mean, I guess isn't called lands for no reason. You know, it has a lot of
plenty lands.
lands, but some of the lands don't make mana. And what is Wenhao doing? He's gonna play his exploration into Chalice of the Void. He can't do that.
Yeah, he can't do
well,
that.
Conrad missed his trigger.
Right. Okay.
And Wenhao being very nice and reminding him about that.
Nice,
So Wenhao
okay.
obviously showing some jitters, not playing this game to 100% perfection. I think if I'm Conrad, he has Eldrazi Mimic and Wasteland.
Wasteland's the.
I actually think you should be wasting the Thespian Stage. Right?
Uh,
See? Thespian Stage enabled Wenhao to cast that Crucible Walls. And with the Crucible Walls
okay,
play.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's a misstep again from Conrad. Legacy, a horribly hard format to play perfectly. But no real reason to go after the Dark Depths, especially since it's legendary, so your opponent can't put 2 into play.
Exactly.
And it doesn't make
you
any
can just
mana, so you should have gone after the Thespian Stage as well.
Oh well.
So not the best.
Reality Smasher is
Getting in for 10.
If he's got another Reality Smasher
Sure,
next turn, I
he
think
still
I'll
can
MVP.
win, if he has another Smasher next turn. So
so
Wenhao
he's
going
gonna
with
get
the cheese combo.
Ready to go
And
off.
ready to go off with his
Fire.
animating going for it right away. And I think Conrad drawing Reality Smasher will be the kill.
He's got Endbringer, which means that it's.
Is that good enough?
No, he needs a land. Did
Did he
Endbringer
draw
is 6 mana.
Oh, okay.
Come on, no
He has a
5
land.
card.
He
does
has
have
a land in his
so you can
hand.
just cast it. Why not? Oh, it doesn't have haste. Crap.
Oh, it doesn't have haste. Yeah.
Right. So you did need to draw a Reality Smasher. My bad.
Oh. Well, that's so unfortunate for Conrad. And this is
Marilage has flying, right?
yeah. So this
Okay.
illustrates here. I mean, this illustrates Legacy in its
So-
fullest. You have to be very
You have to be on the
precise
ball, like
about your decisions.
exactly.
And his choice not to kill that Thespian Stage, really biting him in the ass. Well, ass. No one's watching, right?
But as
Yeah.
no, there are people. Let's see who's
Let's see who's watching. 8
Yeah.
people are watching. Hello, 8 people.
mind my French.
Yeah, mind my French. I'm sorry. Yeah, and that Wasteland, that poor choice with the Wasteland costing Conrad the game.
Yeah.
And but
That's
yeah,
a little unfortunate, but it's okay. I think
It's,
we kind of learn from the
fun
mistakes.
format because there's a lot of a lot of interaction to be mindful of. Do you want to set up another match, or are we good?
Yeah,
for
let's
now?
try to find another match. We still got 36 minutes left. Mark's not playing anymore, is he?
Scooped to the.
The scoop double? Okay, so we're gonna try to line up another match. But while we are at it, I should remind you that we do other shows. Just check our descriptions below. Sorry, my nose kind of blocked up. I need to sneeze. Right. So you can also find us on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings. On Tuesday night we do standard. On Wednesday night we do modern, and on Thursday night we do vintage. Just find us there. And on the weekends, sometimes we have tournaments like this. This is the Legacy Challenge here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power 9 Podcast. And you can keep yourself updated by following us on Facebook. And if you want to watch all the previous streams, just just watch the just watch our videos on YouTube. And while you're at it, do pay our partners a little visit. Listen to the Power 9 podcast. They have quite insane ravings. And this week, the episode is on... what's the episode on? Right, it's on magic addiction, or at least gaming addiction in general. So yeah, that's an interesting episode. But the following episode 69, that'll be really fun. Yeah. So we're gonna go to a short break here while we try to find another match to feature. Otherwise, we'll bring you to a replay of one of our usual tournaments on a weekday. So we'll be right back.